Because one day I worry that Rob will be like, Christian, I'm not your
Okay.
friend anymore. Then I'll cry.
All right.
He'll just stop taking contact from you.
I believe I'm recording, boys. So.
Alrighty. Let's play this
Excellent
game.
Okay. Final Fantasy second session. First session not recorded because we weren't into that then. But we changed.
I guess so.
All
right. Let's see. Last session we began with Josephiel Rosa, a mystic knight from the island city of Brigadoon. She received, a divine missive, and is on a quest trying to find light that was shed from the Pharos on Brigadoon that she was told would have crystallized at the end of the beam. So, following a light beam on a ship piloted by a corsair from the southern archipelago, Josephi went north to the western region of the Lake Lands, which is where we are. This is the western region of the Lake Lands.
Oh yes. Is the boot us?
That's where you've been.
Oh no, the boots are where we've been. Okay.
Melmond is a curious city, and it was the port. The corsair named Bustamante on his ship, the Urania. Melmond is a town built on ruins of a necro hall, a dead city. So the city that's there now is essentially what blossomed from scholars researching this city. So it's sort of a culture that's adapted on top of archaeology. There's also a substantial astronomer presence in the city. The scholars. Interesting part about the scholars is that they basically speak their own sub-dialect that unless you're trained last
Oh no, Wes is completely gone out. We may want to restart the Skype call.
That's a possibility.
Because who's currently hosting it? It is Terry, right?
Maybe.
You started. If you started the Skype call, well, no, your audio got really bad.
Mine did.
You got very quiet, and a little robotic. As well.
Sorry.
It's
I can host. Because whoever hosts has to take the brunt of the bandwidth. I have really good internet, so if we want to drop the call, I can restart it, and it'll go through my bandwidth, and that should be a little bit better.
Okay. We're going to do that then? All right, let's do that.
So just everybody get out, and then I will call.
Okay.
Right up.
All right, hopefully this is better. All right, 1, 2, and 3. All right.
Everybody moved.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, so Wes was talking about the Urania, I think.
Okay, so your ship is called the Urania, and it is piloted by a corsair named Bustamante. And his crew, his 2 crew members are the engineers, Biggs and Wedge, or brothers, and a very weird Moogle named Tweet. The city of Melmond itself is called the Old Necropolis. It's built on what is called a necro hall, which is basically the word for a dead city. It's mostly populated by guilds of scholars. These scholars have so internalized their research that they sort of speak a sub-dialect of technobabble that is in itself a language. It's difficult to learn unless you're so scholastically inclined. This would probably be something Petra would be good at. I mean, right down her alley. I guess, scholarly tongue.
Which is basically
which-
just yelling math at people.
yeah, it's they also communicate with emoticons a lot.
It's really
they
weird.
Draw faces.
It's like
Um,
it's like meeting that person that says LOL. What did you call it? It's somewhere in the Melmond. Nope. You just said that they do not speak in the common language.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it the scholarly tongue because that's kind of funny.
All right. We'll go with that.
The scholarly tongue, yeah, it's a thing. The other predominant job class presence in the city of Melmond are the astronomers. They sort of look up while the scholars look down. It's kind of funny. This is where Josephi encountered Wilfred for the first time. And would you two recount that tale for Petra, please?
Right. I think.
Rob.
I was gonna say I think Josephi's tale starts first, since
Yeah,
you are the one who starts the journey.
Wes did explain the thing where we saw the light. I came into Melmond, and while trying to find directions of what is north, I came up to people that were just scholars speaking, and it was very awkward because I am basically I'm from an island that drifts throughout the whole world. So, yeah. So when I say, "Hey, I'm from Brigadoon," people are like, "No, you're not. Don't fuck with me."
I'm from Atlantis.
Yeah, basically. But Wilfred was one of the first people I met that spoke common. So,
Mm-hmm.
you were interested in the light, right?
All right. My deal is that a while ago I was saved from particular circumstances from a knight, and I didn't really know why I was saved, and I thought there must be some kind of purpose, and I figured out I innately had the powers of a white mage, and I thought, hey, there's got to be some reason why my life was saved. It's got to have some worth of some kind. And I'd been in Melmond for a while trying to figure out what that was. And when I met Josephi, who is this, knight who behaves really chivalrous, which is very unlike most of the knights that are gallivanting
And claims to be
around.
from Atlantis.
And claims to be from Final Fantasy Atlantis. And claims to be following this
Vital
big beam of
factus.
claims to be following this big beam of light that pretty much everybody saw go across the sky. I was like, I'm going to take this as a sign. And then I decided to help her out and follow her along as she went to go investigate this light. And that is how we met up.
Yeah.
And then we decided that we really needed a mode of transportation because we could not take the ship through the river that runs up to, what was it, the falls?
Mm-hmm.
The Falling Lake.
It's
So,
basically the lakes have different traits, and this trait is that it's a waterfall.
So we went to go find chocobos. Turns out that some knights in the area had been spooping all of the wild chocobo with their weird domesticated angry chocobo. So we went to deal with that. And diplomacy didn't really work, so we ended up killing a couple knights. But now we have their weird domesticated chocobos, and we would probably go back to town for feed and whatever we need to make a long journey. Fucking, 4 days north?
Yeah, return and see the chocobo breeder about some chocobo then.
We have to hand in our quest.
Yeah, we do.
There's now a journal entry about them with key points about their attributes. The default stats the Final Fantasy D20 had were quite strong. They were like CR2 chocobos. So I handmade more by beginning with the stats for an axe beak. And I turned an axe beak into a chocobo. And so now they have a cool trip attack. Yeah. They also kick instead of bite. Chocobos just run up and kick the crap out of you.
Right.
So now we need to figure out how we're meeting Petra.
All right. I have that. I already know exactly how it's going to happen.
Okay.
It'll be a minute when you after you guys leave town, but it'll be cool. So you go back to the Choco Breeder following the quest. Choco with Trouble. By the way, Terry, I want to bring a point that I'm not really like keeping the abstraction between like the quest and the DM. Like I'm basically just writing down journal entries for what quests you guys have, and you can choose what you do or how you want to do it. You know, it's not absolutely set in stone, but it's 1 degree less abstract than regular D&D. I mean, it's a step closer to video games on account of the Final Fantasy thing. And it's because Roll20 is so good at that. So your journal is going to be a pretty vital resource.
Oh,
And if you don't know, of the 6 tabs that you will see on the right hand of the screen, the first one, the farthest left, is where all the rolls go in. The next one to the right is the journal. And Wes will set what you can and can't see. And all of that information should, I think, be there for you.
okay, I see.
I don't have
I've
data
got
for everything
that,
yet.
and I've got the thing over on the side with all the rolls.
Yeah, so on top of the thing with all the rolls, there should be 6 tabs.
Oh, okay.
The first one is the 2 chats, or the 2 chat bubbles, and that's the one that you do all the rolls in. The one to the right is the journal. And that's where all the information is compiled.
Yeah, I use the hell out of it.
It's,
Yes, you did.
oh man. Not using the journal for the first couple times that I was doing Roll20, I am kicking myself for it, because it is such a useful feature.
Yeah, I spent a couple of days and just learned it. I've been like, a couple of days of work into it already, just making stuff. So, I mean, there's like a game design document already in this Roll20 app.
It's
Okay.
beautiful. All right, so yeah, we go to the Chocobo Breeder. Tell them that the knights have been dealt with and that we have these 2, but they're acting a little bit weird, but they listen to our commands, so it's okay. Yeah.
All right. He's gonna praise you for your efforts and admit that the hunters that they have gathered their wild chocobos, even though no chocobos are really wild, they're all semi-domesticated, like killer whales. But that the hunters notice that they're moving back into regular circulation, that they're no longer being intimidated by the presence of royal huntsmen on the steppe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I kind of disagree with the description of killer whales being semi-domesticated, but otherwise
He
I'm with you.
means the ones that are in captivity.
Well, no, I mean that it's an animal that when humans take them into captivity, they show physiological changes, which is a product of Stone Age engineering by
okay.
humans. Yeah,
Okay.
like foxes when their ears lay down. They're semi-domesticated in that they're wild, but they also have like so much exposure to humans that they react to them like a cat's meow.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And that is what domestication really is, but the extent of domestication in modern age is such that there should be a separation by degree. So, but that's where chocobos are at. They're kind of like orca. I mean, it's entirely possible that you may piss off a male chocobo and get gored by one trying to ride it. I mean, that happens. That's why there's chocobo breeders. Yeah. They like to influence natural selection a bit. All right, he says, I know you guys didn't come back with a lot of chocobo. You came back with these 2. You asked me about money for them, and because I've been wanting to study the way the royals treat their chocobos, and this is the first chance I've had. He says he'd happily give you some regular birds in exchange for these 2.
Okay.
2 are extraordinarily slow.
Oh.
Seems like a good deal.
Well,
There yet.
I mean, we could keep these very domesticated, run at 50... Wait, which ones are slow? The Royal Knights ones or the...
The Royal Knight
Why?
ones are slow because they're barded, and their barding slows them down considerably. But they've also been trained. Actually, the breeder points out that if you take their armor off, they've been so... He says, they call it training, I call it trauma. These birds have been traumatized to the point of where they're uncomfortable if they're not wearing their armor. So it'll become really difficult to handle them. And he goes, and I also know that their birds have been trained to respond to the huntsman's commands to throw their rider. So you could be riding them against knights, and the knights could order them to throw you.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, like, normal chocobos will casually wander off, and that
That's
could be a
normal
problem.
chocobo. Yeah.
Because that was the big con that I saw with it. But if we fight a royal hunter and they're like, "Buck that motherfucker," okay.
Well, the
Yeah.
other chocobos, they're easy to track, and they don't go far when they do wander off.
Okay.
I mean, it's like a
Yeah,
DC
all right.
15 survival check to find one.
Oh God. The survival rolls.
I
Rob,
might be able to
platoon.
help.
What was that, Terry?
I might be able to help with survival.
Yeah, we rolled like 3 2s in a row when it came to survival last session.
Oh, there we go. My sound system was filtering the sound wrong. Now I can hear everybody really good.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, we'll take them up on that. Will the new ones come with? Or I guess they don't need saddles.
What, Terry?
I'm sorry. I should just be waiting for you to introduce me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. It'll be a minute. All right. So he gives you 2 fresh chocobos, just plain yellow chocobos. I believe you already have the handout with their stats. It should
Yep.
have went out to all players. Or not their
50
stats,
speed.
but their, yeah. The whole point of
50 speed,
chocobos is
13
they're
AC.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, in combat, they set dodge and go. But good luck. I mean, it's nearly impossible to get one to fight for you.
Yeah, I wouldn't want one to fight for me.
They are a species that produces oxytocin, so you can train a chocobo to love you, but it takes a long damn time. Okay, so
All right.
you guys continue north. You guys are headed up north along the river across the steppes to Saronia, and the Falling Lake, and the dragoons.
All right. So is our quest with the breeder done then?
If you want it to be, if you want to push for anything else, I mean, this isn't a video game.
Do we need saddles or anything for the chocobo, or are they good?
You could probably use
Actually,
diplomacy. You could
yeah,
probably use an argument for diplomacy.
Yeah, let me roll some diplomacies to see if we can get feed and all that shit for him.
All right.
All right.
Let her rip.
Hella.
Yeah.
So after he gives us all that, I'm like, wouldn't it be a good idea to give us, the proper provisions to get our chocobo more than a day's walk out before their stomachs start growling? I mean, we did help you save your business.
All right. She takes he actually says he says, yeah, once we get these these royal chocobos stripped of their varding, it's going to be worth quite a lot of money. So it won't be out anything.
I mean, I would hope not.
Calls over a guy, and he saddles both of your chocobos.
Okay.
Basic saddles. They have pouches, bags on them that can carry a cat or bag.
Okay. And then how many days worth of feed for each?
Feed is they'll mostly graze, right? Feed is more when you want to motivate them.
Okay.
You give them greens to motivate them. So it's like when you want to try to get up. Basically, if they're fed with greens, they're going to be more compliant.
Okay.
Give them a Scooby snack, and watch the bonus to handle animal roll in.
So do we get any Scooby snacks?
Yeah, he'll give you 5 each.
All right.
Ho. I'll mark that down.
Yeah,
I guess I kind of forgot the idea that they would graze. They're not really horses.
Turns out they eat shrews.
Does he give us one for Northman as well?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Northman. Yeah, he'll give you a bird for Northman and Northman some greens.
All right, cool. Then I guess we just need to figure out provisions for our trek up north. Might we find a cool black-haired lady with a gun?
Maybe.
Northman seems to be presenting innuendo that he intends to eat his chocobo.
Northman, no. Yeah.
Oh,
No, go ahead. Just clean them off.
we forgot to tell Terry about Northman.
Oh.
I've seen various references.
He doesn't talk. He just kind of wields his Zweihander and
Right.
chops
So
the thing.
while they were finding chocobos, they found a lone stranger, clad in skins with a long, thin sword, stranded on a rocky edifice, whose only escape was a rope bridge that was being guarded by royal bandersnatchers with these big, ridiculous dog monsters the royals use. The huntsmen have trained, and so he was basically treed like a squirrel, except it was on an outcropping of rock connected by a bridge. So these two heroes come across and rescue him, and find out that he doesn't speak a word of common. The only language he speaks is his native tongue, and they don't know what it is. They don't know who he is or where he came from, but he doesn't like the royals, and he's following them around now. Such is Noel.
Okay, so he
It's kinda
doesn't
weird.
like royals, but he's following royals around.
I'm not a royal because I'm not from the Empire. I'm just a knight by class
Oh,
name.
sorry. Okay, sorry. Lexical ambiguity over them.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, royals are the villains. The only knight, most knights are royals, but Giuseppe's one of the few who isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a knight in class. But not by, like, actual, being knighted.
All right, back on the region map. Let's see, the Cerebi Steppe, the location just north of Melmond is where they encountered Northman. They are now pushing north again.
Yep, up to, what is it, Saronia or Falling Lake?
Same place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, oosh.
That is a D10.
Oh,
Right.
boy.
I don't know what that means.
Probably means nothing. I'm just doing it to jinx you.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Good to know.
Jinx you to unhurt.
Hold on. While you're prepping everything, I'm going to put the boy to bed because he fell asleep on the couch. So I'm going to make sure that he goes potty and gets in bed.
Only if you show us a picture of him. I bet it looks adorable.
I don't want to take a picture of my sleeping kid, but I will be right back.
I don't know.
Wolf.
He's a seriously funny kid, though.
I know.
Dude.
I mean, I do know. I've listened to Gabe talk enough times.
I wonder why it only shows me Christian's portrait on the floating window. Probably because who does all the talking.
That is probably based on who's talking. Like you should see me right now, I'd assume.
You'll see me now, I think.
Nope, still Christian's empty window.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me now?
No, I can hear and see you just and through Skype. I just when I minimize the Skype window, a window pops up and floats over Roll20 for
Yeah,
me.
like I don't. It's like a highlight window or something.
Yeah, and it only seems to stay on Christian. Every so often, it'll go to one of you guys.
Maybe that's because Christian has background noise. I don't know. And it's just recognizing the background noise as him talking or something. Oh my, you seem in a precarious situation.
I told you it'd be cool.
Look on the map.
Okay, we're in a tavern.
This is actually overland. We need to make a third one for Northman.
Oh yeah! Wow, I'm having a rough day.
Yeah. Also, generally speaking, Terry, if they're facing left, they're allied. If they're facing right, they're hostile.
Because Final
Okay,
Fantasy.
I'm facing down.
Well, you're an exception right now.
You're having a bad day.
Okay. Okay, I see. To moonwalk across the bridge.
Yeah.
Rip. I have no MP. Because I got wrecked. Oh, yeah, this would be the same day, wouldn't it?
No, several days of travel. So it's been it's been like 4 days since you did that shit.
So I have all my MP back. Yeah.
Actually, you guys have different chocobos now.
We have the normal chocobos.
Yeah, the non-man-eating variety.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so were those something you guys just fought, or the monsters that were there and now aren't?
Oh no, those were their mounts. Those were their mounts, and I anticipated them still having the royal chocobos, the soldier ones, but they traded them in for regular ones, and I have to change the thing now.
Is there a way to minimize the character portraits here on the bottom left?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, go into your options on the tabs. It's the far right one,
It's a little
and
cog.
scroll towards the bottom, and it'll give you the option to use names only.
Okay, that helps. Yeah, again, only 14-inch screen here, so.
Otherwise you get big ol' things on the screen here, and then it takes up a bunch of space.
I didn't care about having a slightly older computer until I found out about USB-C monitors. Because they are so much better than a lot of the other portable monitor options to do multi-screen.
I bet.
Mm-hmm. 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 You can right-click the chocobos. They should have an option to move them to the back. Yeah. There you go.
I don't know what I was thinking that would send them behind the back, but no. There you go.
Yeah, it's okay.
You can flip them horizontal if you want. I don't care.
That is.
If it bothers you, I'm just saying, generally speaking.
That's all right.
I thought I had map music on this one, but I forgot.
I was wondering where the tunes were.
Alright, sorry about that. Someone was having an existential crisis about being told he had to go pee before bed.
Is it you?
Oh no.
Was it
no,
Jim?
it wasn't. It might have been Jim. Oh no. Alright, so what's going on here? I see our new friend being attacked by a giant bird.
You're riding along in your chocobos across the steps, and you hear somebody. At first, it sounds like distress, but you actually the distress cries turn into more of an aggravated shouting. Another large rope bridge divides, or crosses a canyon that divides the steppe, as the steppe is fit to have, and a very large, dark-colored avian comes soaring up out of the valley, carrying a dark-haired female who doesn't seem very happy about it.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't be very happy about that either.
Damage, though. She's at 1 hit point right now.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
And she seems to be staring at down shouting. I mean, the imagery is that like she's still longing to reach what is now impossibly below her on the ground.
Okay.
It's her gun. She dropped her gun.
Oh no.
How terrible.
All right. Well, first thing that I'm gonna try and do. I don't know if we're in initiative order, but I'm gonna double kick my chocobo to get over here, and to try and catch her.
What was that thing you just did with the arrow?
Oh, so on the far left side, you'll see a mouse icon, a paintbrush, a magnifying glass, and then a weird line. That's a ruler.
Okay.
And that allows you to tell range, and it's super helpful.
Okay.
Roll 20 is, like, literally the best thing ever.
Yeah, while I'm attached to something flying, is there a way to show how high up I am?
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, I'm asking for cubes when we only have squares.
No, see, elevation.
Gotta use theater of the mind, basically.
Rob, quick. Give me a plus 20 to initiative, because I ain't catching shit.
I can't give you a plus 22 initiative. I can roll mine, though.
All right. Carrie, so you know, down the wall, 20 feet. It's 20 feet down.
Okay.
Right. It's level with the bridge. So from where you're at, you are probably that high off the ground, but you are parallel to the bridge.
Oh, so he is right
He's
above
only-
the bridge right now.
Yeah. Well, he's level with the bridge.
Acrobatics. That's what I forgot to put a point in.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Oh, there's Reckless is a great trait because it makes acrobatics a class skill.
Right.
Maybe my drawbacks will be revealed later on.
Okay.
I guess so. Alrighty. I am just going to give you your whole formula.
Oh, for
Terry.
initiative?
Yeah,
Explain how he uses it and everything, please.
Yes. Terry, how much is your total initiative modifier?
I
It's
already
5.
rolled it. Not see it?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
there's a macro so that if you click your character and then press the macro, it'll auto put you in that turn order. And see how, like, mine's 4.3? The 0.3 is my initiative modifier to break ties.
Hmm.
So
And-
I
Rob's
just roll everything and put it in.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
It's hard to make macros for a lot of things, but as a player, all you really need is the initiative macro, and it's super fucking cool.
But your initiative is 19.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Specifically 19.5.
yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right. First turn of combat.
Did that have automatically gone over there, or did one of you have to do something?
Wes did it. If you don't have the initiative macro, you can still roll initiative. The DM just has to manually put it into the
Yeah.
turn.
I entered it in for you.
Yeah, you're going to be doing some manual stuff for me for a while.
If you'd like to,
Anything
I-
you want, baby.
if you'd like to, I can give you the macro right now, and then you can.
Okay, how do I do?
All right. I will paste it in Skype, since if I paste it to you in the actual chat box, it'll just roll.
Yeah.
And then on those 6 tabs, the one to the left of the cog is the macros.
Yeah. So I've already adjusted it for you.
Okay.
All right.
Why is it 0.5?
Because that's to break ties.
For example, you and the Big Bird both have a 19.
Okay.
So since you both have 19, who goes first? That's what the tiebreaker number is for.
Well, no, I get for that, but is this something that I would be using just this one time, or am I going to save this?
No,
You-
you would save that macro for any time that we roll initiative.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Except I wouldn't-
And the like Christian mentioned earlier, the 5 buttons at the top right, the 5th tab, collection, at the top there is a macros section with a big plus button. You just click on that, and the thing that I pasted to you in Skype.
Hang on. A lot of windows, very little screen.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. I'll just do it manually. It's no problem. It's like less than a second out of my life.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's fine
All
too.
right, Petra, you are being held by a bird. I don't know how you got into this situation, but this is how you get out of it.
You really want to get out of that situation. This is not a very good situation.
No, not really.
Maybe your natural curiosity got the better of you, but you're being carried by a zoo, which is a giant bird.
Oh, good.
You
That's a
dropped
good.
your Polaris, fell from your grasp when you got swooped up, and you watched it fall and break, hence its current condition.
Crap.
You have a busted weapon. Well, this is how it got busted. You dropped it.
Incoherent shrieking from Petra. Before she was, distressed. Now she's angry. It went from, indiscriminate cursing to incoherent shrieking.
All right. So on your initiative, what are you going to attempt to do? I gave you just enough hit points to do nothing.
Well, I feel like I'm on my last legs anyway, so rather die in the fall than die getting eaten. So gonna try, I guess, an acrobatics check to try to break free of this.
Well, you're grappled.
Is that is that not?
No, that would be escape artist. But that's just a simple dex roll.
Yeah, either one is just my dex at this point. I don't have ranks in either of them.
Okay.
We need someone there to
It's
catch.
versus the thing CMD, right?
Yes.
Mm,
Oh, hang on, I did that just.
is it against CMD or the opposing grapple check?
I don't know.
Just specifically for grapples. I'm not sure.
Oh wait,
I know a lot of game
if it's-
systems and a lot of different
is it
grapples.
escape artist or is it combat maneuver check?
No, it would be escape artist to leave a grapple.
Okay. And then my roll is correct.
Basically just a dex roll.
Yeah, it sucks, but it's correct.
Oh, okay. It sucks, but it's correct. D&D. All right. You do not escape. You are still grappled by the big bird. All right. Big bird has you held like it ain't no thing, and it turns in response to these new people.
Ugh. Why did I have to roll a 4?
I don't know.
After her failed escape check, now Petra sees you guys and is actively screaming for help. Oh,
All right. It
Oh, is
actually
it on-
flies to block your path across the bridge as if it's done this before.
Oh boy, what a dick.
I mean, its other hand is like all graspy, flexing open and closed, and its beak is just, I don't know. Birds have this way of unnerving me, It's like they really like having live things in their stomach, So
Yeah.
this thing wants to eat you guys.
Oh, good. That's good.
Wilfred, I believe it's up to you.
Yes, it is. It is my. Well, no wild man goes before me. It's not sorted, right?
Yeah.
Oh, duh.
Or Northman. How could I forget our glorious leader,
The
Northman?
Northman.
Northman.
Ugh.
Rides up
What
to the
do I have to
edge.
do?
Rides up the edge and draws his blade, and seems to be waiting for a better moment to attack. Doesn't look like he wants to take a chocobo across a bridge.
Probably not.
Wilfred,
Alright, now it's my turn.
Remember, you are on chocobo back, so your movement is 50 feet.
This is true. Alright, let me just double check the range of my light spell. It is 25 feet. Oh boy. Okay. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does that get me far enough? Oop. No, it does not.
are
Alright.
you dismounting?
I do not. I don't believe I have control of the chocobo.
You have to.
Yeah, we don't.
Shit. I didn't even
Yeah, you
realize
would need
that.
to give it.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll move out of the way.
Give me a second. I'll have that taken care of in like 3 seconds.
Cool.
Alright, so it's 20.
All right, you guys are now Chocobo controllers.
Just as a question, Wes, does this bird,
Oh no.
does the bird take up that much space?
It's about that big. They're like 8 to 9 feet tall.
Okay, so do I only have to like hit like over to here? I don't have to like actually hit his body, do I, to be in range?
Oh, you mean the big bird? No, he's large sized, so you
Right.
need to hit the 4 central blocks.
Alright,
Do you have precise shot?
I do.
Yes, he does.
Okay.
I was just curious how far I had to move to actually, Oop.
Sorry, big boy.
I think I have I have
Yeah, you
control
have control over both chocobos.
of.
It's okay. So do I.
I will move myself to be mounted on my chocobo.
Chocobo away.
Alright, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? I think I am... Dang it.
No, that's perfect, dude. It's what, a 25-foot range?
Yeah,
Ooh, that's rough.
yeah. Well, it gets longer as I level up. Anyway, I am going to cast the light spell. So I think I have to roll to hit first. That's against touch AC. Yeah,
Ooh.
20. I saw that rest on a 5 for a minute. Alright, Mr. West, is that a hit? Against his touch
Just a
AC?
second. You reach out and touch the zoo. He has a touch AC, much less than that.
Okie
You
doke.
strike him. What's your damage, sir?
Alright, I think it's 1d6 plus, let's see, my casting mod. Yes, it is. So, a total of +5. Also, he must make a fortitude save, or else he is dazzled.
Ooh.
And that is against my save DC, which is currently 15.
Fortitude, you say?
Yes, sir. He needs a 15 or higher to pass the check.
50% chance.
Oh,
Negative.
Ooh.
Alright, and he is dazzled for 2 rounds.
What does that mean?
I think dazzled is just like a -2. I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah. There's so many status conditions in Pathfinder. It's hard to keep track.
Dazzled, -1 to attack rolls and sight-based perception checks because your eyes have been overstimulated.
Alrighty, so that is my turn.
And what a turn
me.
it was.
All the way at 4.
All right, Terry, we're doing static initiative right now. I may change it to, every round initiative later on, but for now we're just doing it this way. All right.
Okay.
So Petra, it's your move again.
No,
You're
it's
now
not. It's my
direct
turn.
over the other-
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's my
sorry.
turn.
Sorry, Yo Jeffy. All right.
Question. Can
What?
I take my chocobo 30 feet and then continue the next 20 on my own?
No, that's
Is
not how
that
it works.
okay? Okay. Because I don't want to have my chocobo in melee combat. Alright. I run up to here,
It's only a deal if you take damage.
and I am going to roll an intimidate check on the birdie bird.
Okay.
Trying to gather its attention as I slam
Draw
my arm
aggro?
against Esclados. Yep. Not that great. But technically, if we want to go for intimidate rules, 10 plus its hit die plus wisdom modifier
Yeah.
is the save.
All right, so 10. Hit die.
Plus it's wisdom.
Yeah, you,
sorry.
you failed.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Then it is shaken as well.
No, I said you failed.
Oh, I failed? Well, dang.
All right, maybe. Oh yeah, you barely failed.
Ah, darn.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I'm in the brunt of it.
All right, Petra, you're directly above the bridge, and it's whatever the white mage did. The bird is like shaking its head and clearly distracted. Its grip on you even loosens a little bit, so you'll have a bonus to your attempt.
Okay. You going to calculate the bonus, or do you want me to?
What is it?
Are you calculating the bonus, or do you want me to add a modifier?
Add 4 to your roll.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice.
It forgot it's holding you. Is more or less what's happened.
Okay.
Forgot you're there. All right. What would it be? Acrobatics check to land.
Yes. To stop yourself from eating shit, essentially.
Yeah.
Which could be bad because you were
untrained acrobatics roll.
Oh, you forgot the slash roll
Slash
at the beginning? That's okay.
What?
You forgot
Oh,
to type slash
dang
roll.
it.
It's okay.
You can
It's a
actually just
learning
type D20. You don't even have to type the 1.
That's true. You can abbreviate things as much as you want.
You
Nice.
land like an ace. You backflip out of that thing's hand, land, and basically it looks like the bird minorly inconvenienced you. You rise with a nice 3-point landing and a cool rise.
Yeah, Petra is just so immediately blissful over her landing that she forgets she's in mortal peril and is like, yes, I am the best at everything.
In reaction to that, I will extend my hand to you and be like, "Get behind me real quick."
Get behind me if you want to live.
Yeah. Do you still have your movement?
Is it free? Okay, I didn't
I would
know
say
if,
that would be
making
an
a landing
action to
made
break.
up in movement.
I would say that that's like an action. So
It is an action. You still have a move.
Well, I knew the escape was my action. Is it swift or free to pick up an unattended object?
it is a move.
Your gun's actually way below you on the ground.
Yeah, it's down here in the.
Oh,
in the
okay. I thought it
canyon.
got dropped on the bridge.
No, that would
Those
be
are way
nice.
below.
Looks around, doesn't see her gun. Yeah, she's okay with that. Now, can I have 5 foot away, or can I just move?
Yeah, you would be fleeing from its threat. Wait, what is that? With Dazzle?
I don't even. You said it was 20 feet up, right? Or like some feet up? Wouldn't that make her out of range anyway?
All right, I forgot how big the drop was.
I would assume.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's
so-
down on the ground, about 10 feet north of you guys and 20 feet down. How do you click on a spot, Christian?
You just hold the mouse.
Yeah, it's right there. See,
How
Terry?
steep is this incline?
An
Yeah.
incline. Well, it goes down 20 feet from the. If you zoom out a bit, just track it from the level. So, like, where it's at the top, and then just look at how far it goes down. So, whatever that grade is, it's pretty gradual.
I just want to know am I looking at a medium or hard DC if I just hop the bridge here and try to slide down?
That would be another
If
20
if
feet
you
down.
hung off the side of the bridge and dropped, you'd probably cut about 10 feet off of it.
Okay,
So
I'm
it's
going
fall.
to position. Not going to try to go the whole thing right away, but I'm going to just hang off. Get over the ropes. Secure myself and get ready to drop down and make a run for my gun. As I can.
Cool. Yeah, at where you're at, you could probably drop on the slope and shave off another 5 feet. So you have a fairly safe drop next round.
Okay.
All right. The zoo is dazzled for 2 rounds, right?
Yes.
All right. It reacts to you, Christian.
Good.
I'll move it down this way a bit.
Come at me, BB bird.
Okay. It attempts to attack you.
Do it,
Uh,
punk.
had to move more than 5 feet. So the other claw that wasn't grasping Petra, it's still actually kind of clasped, like it doesn't realize it's dropped its other prey.
Okay.
Didn't even notice. You could say it's a real bird brain. I'll excuse myself. That's fine. Exit stage left. I'll excuse myself from the call. I know. Terrible.
All right. Come on, bring this big head on at me, Wes. No.
Dink!
I'm batting that motherfucker away.
Northman.
Northman.
Okay, he basically maneuvers his chocobo over to the edge, and it really, really looks like he wants that thing to get closer.
Come on, tell me he does that 300 jump at it.
Or was that Rain of Fire with Matthew McConaughey? Gulp.
Yep.
I laughed my ass off at that in theaters because they hyped up that shot in all the trailers and all the film,
Right?
and it did nothing.
Well, it was just like, huh? Good stuff, though. Wilfred.
All right. I am going to heal our new pal in peril.
Is that touch, or can you throw it at people? Is it ranged?
Let me find that out. Cure has a range of 15 feet, or not 15, 25 feet plus 5 feet per 2 caster levels. So it is ranged.
Hell yeah.
It is ranged in the Final Fantasy version. Excellent.
Save our new friend.
Yeah, that's a d6 plus my caster mod and my caster level. So that is a +5, just like my light spell. So, that is 8 points of healing.
All right.
All right.
Terry, here's how you do this. Click on your token.
Down to 2 mana. All right.
Click on your token, and there's going to be a green circle. Change the number in the green circle to reflect the 8 hit points. Basically, just add the math. Add 8, whatever that number is.
And you have to click enter, or it won't accept it.
Yeah.
When you enter the number.
Well,
Nice.
That's yay! It's like a video game.
Aha.
Yay!
Human mechanics.
Petra
Alright.
just knows that all of a sudden she feels a lot better. She doesn't know anyone else had anything to do with it. So she screams, "I'm invincible."
Yeah, they're like starting
1,
to
2,
slip.
3, 4.
Get yourself together, Petra. This isn't the end, Petra. You got to do things right, Petra. I actually feel better now.
All right. So I will move back here, just to get away from it a little bit. I don't think I was in its threat range. It is up in the air, sort of. But I will move back towards the end of the bridge, and that will be my turn.
Yosefi Rosa.
All right, I'm gonna jump off my chocobo and tell it to get the fuck out of here.
You die.
Well, that sucks for me. And then I'm gonna fucking two-hand fucking what is it? What was that Star Trek? Whoever did the fucking
Axe handle.
Yeah, I'm doing
Oh,
that.
that's called the axe handle.
Drop the Macho Man on him.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the Macho Man on this Boyd. Does a 17 hit?
Does a 17 hit? That is a hit.
Hell
Plus it's a bird.
yeah!
Can you even hit it from where it is? I don't know if it likes. Oh yeah, because
it came down to hit me.
Right.
Fuck yeah, 12
points
damage.
of damage. Damn.
Ah!
Top of the round with Petra. You are dangling about 6-7 feet. Your toes are about 6-7 feet above the slope below you.
Okay, I will. You said I could lower it to about another 5 feet, so I will do that and drop.
All right.
At a short enough
Acrobatics.
drop, I still need acrobatics.
You're only going to take damage if you roll a 1.
Hey, that's not a 1.
You rolled 2 1s.
I rolled 2 zeros. It just equals 2 1s.
Oh, and Terry, you can turn on 3D dice from the configuration at the top.
If you'd like to be cool like us.
This is true.
All right. Yeah. The drop was part of your move, so take the rest of the move and go get your gun.
Yep,
Here, you have your gun now.
All right. As soon as you pick it up, it feels loose and rickety in your hands, and you know the drop did damage to it. Putting it in its present state.
Yeah, I can work with this. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna load it full of rocks. Throw it.
It's you and me,
Right.
Steve.
All right. The Sue's turn.
Yep. No, that was just one move. No, and it's another move to pick it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's all. All right. It kind of, does its thing and comes at you from another angle.
Fucking do it, bird. I'll fucking whap you again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. What is this, pain? Ah!
I quit.
I didn't sign up for this when I had 22 AC. Alright, do the damage. Give me my limit break. Ooh, ouchies.
Comes in, breaks you with a claw. Breaks through your guard.
Owie.
Then Northman.
Northman, throw your sword at it.
Hey Christian, you have his character sheet. I don't have Northman's character sheet. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I screwed it up.
Hold on, let me just fucking link you to it.
I had it, but I reorganized the files the other day and I forgot I accidentally deleted some shit.
There you go. He's got a +7 to hit.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah, I built a dirty fighter.
So, are you at half HP, Christian?
Not yet.
Unfortunate. So,
I'm at 10 out of 17.
rip.
That's fine. I'm just gonna fucking pop into my defensive stance.
Wah!
Oh! Northman strunk.
Northman doing what Northman does.
Northman hit.
16 damage. Ooh hoo hoo.
Go for it.
Righto. I'll use my holy rod to take a shot at it. Two.
Ooh.
16 against touch.
That will touch it. Right in the naughty spot.
Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my. Is it D6? Is it D4? Oh.
Now, I'm not going to do this every time he does this, but it's neat. That's wrong. Substance.
Yeah, it's not even holy. What's wrong with you?
Eh. Pew, pew. That is 5 points of holy damage.
Okay.
It is Giuseppe's turn.
Alright. I fucking dig my feet into the very precarious ground and I pop the defensive stance.
Okay. You're defending?
Oh no, I'm fucking doing the axe handle again.
Oh, okay.
But this time better. Hopefully. Oh no.
Swing and a miss. Petra. Locked and
Oh, there
loaded.
goes-
Gonna go bird hunting?
Yeah.
There goes
Petra just like flips aside part of her cloak and just pulls out this small flask, plugs it into her gun, and yeah, that's the free action, just equipping the alchemical ordnance. And don't think that changes the attack roll.
No, it would still be a normal attack roll. The damage just gets big.
Reasonably big.
I mean, for level 1.
For level 1, yes. Okay, so
It's right at the threshold of your first range increment.
Oh.
well, that's versus touch.
Yep. That'll hit its touch.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh
Dang.
boy.
Okay, so
12 or
Exact-
less dex. So yeah, 12 dex and then the size yeah.
Yep.
Fucking blasted.
the bullet is 2d6 plus 2, and alchemical ordnance adds another d6 plus 4.
So yeah, just roll that all at once and then
So 3d6 plus 6.
Jesus. And
Guns.
we thought Northman was horrifying.
This is like Northman from a distance.
Hey man, the two of us are not meant to deal damage, Christian.
That's fair.
14
Jeez.
damage, that's pretty good.
All right. To you guys, from your guys' perspective, the bird basically explodes. It just feathers everywhere.
Also, you say that, Christian, but Northman actually dealt more damage.
Yeah, but like Northman also has to get close.
Yeah. Hit me with that theme.
There
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
Alright, cut it off.
Oh boy.
All right, you killed it.
Alright, then I guess
Do you guys know what your win animations are?
We jump up and down and say hooray.
Just stuff he makes a little potted plant.
Actually, I dropped the defensive stance and I just immediately am washed with fatigue
It's like,
as I walk over here, and I'm gonna slide down and be like, "Are you okay?"
Of course I'm okay. Didn't you see? You saw my miraculous recovery.
I mean, yes, but you almost died and then you jumped off a cliff.
Not
That
really.
is not things that people should.
It let her go and she shot it.
I have no idea what a gun is. As I look at her weird magical boomstick.
Yeah, which
Like,
she's
okay.
like cradling it at this point.
You really like that wand, don't you?
Wand?
Yes.
It's a pistol.
Eva? As you see, this knight, just banded armor, giant shield, and a spear. It's like, okay,
Oh, so
you should probably
It's okay.
see Wilfred.
your weapon is too.
Okay. And I call down to Wilfred. I'm like, do you want to heal our new friend?
hey, I already did.
Oh,
Northman's gathering up feathers.
I could see her HP bar, whatever that is.
do you want to heal me?
I could do that, friend.
Okay.
Here you go.
As
Here is cure spell. Bloop.
Yeah,
Yay!
curiously, the white mage seems familiar with your HP bars. Oddly aware.
I can't wait to have actual mana instead of 4.
Hey, circle ball.
Yeah. Also, Terry, white mages in this setting are often considered almost an appliance. They wander from village to village, trading services for privilege, right? So most people, when they see a white mage, think, "Hey, I can get some free healing while I'm here." Hey,
You're
white
fucking
mage, cool.
Toaster. Congratulations, Rob.
We're doing public servant instead of appliance. Like,
Nah, we just kind of wander around and we're like, I feel like staying here for the time being. Hey, give me food and shit, and I'll, heal your sick or something.
And his white mage isn't quite that kind of type.
Where are you from? I asked to Petra.
oh wow.
Oh no, that's a question that you might not know the answer to. Oh no.
Better from the southern archipelago.
But he could be from anywhere. Well, either way, I offer you my chocobo while we go to the north.
You point, and her
Because-
chocobo says, you slapped its ass and chased it off like a few. It's like you offered a chocobo that was there.
Nah, it's still here. Look at him. He's so sweet and cute and right here.
Yeah.
I just told it to get off the bridge.
Oh, okay.
But I offer you the chocobo, and I will walk, because that is what knights do.
Like, oh, well, ain't you sweet? Before you walk away, she like punches you playfully on the arm, and then
It probably hurts you a lot more than it hurts me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you set off his little bit, Brent.
no, she's got the combat gloves, so there's like a clang when she punches you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait,
And
is it just like-
the knuckles like were on the back of the hand and they like slid forward on like a spring release thing. It was like cool little
Oh.
like knuckle.
That's actually really cool.
It was like the Predator's claws, but instead of a claw, it's a knuckle that was like rigged on a lever. It was like, you know.
Huh.
It's cool.
Ugh.
So what was
How do
what
I
were you
get?
doing?
How do I mount the chocobo so it moves with me?
Oh, well, that's up to Wes giving you the privileges for it. So, Wes,
Everybody can move chocobos. In order to break the grid, hold Alt while you're dragging your sprite, and just drag it where you want it, and then drag and select both. Just like draw a little box with the selector over, and it'll click both.
yeah, like I can move Rob's chocobo.
Why would you do that?
Because
No.
it's mine now.
What is
No.
maximum speed?
Huh?
What is what?
50.
Yeah.
Their speed is 50. But I don't think we're in initiative right now, because I don't see anything else.
No.
So,
Petra
we shall-
she doesn't handle animals well.
None of us do.
Well,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Chocobo don't require like a great deal of care, but all right. So what were you doing here, Petra? Why were you in the clutches of a zoo?
Oh, I was checking some mineral deposits I heard about around here, and all of a sudden that thing just swoops down and grabs me, starts tearing into me before my valiant escape.
Oh, well,
And your daring comeback.
Exactly.
All right. 325 experience points apiece.
yay! That means we level up.
325, you say?
Yeah, so that puts us at
1405, I think.
Yeah. Yep. 1405. We are now level 2.
You want to do your level before you go to Saronia?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Does everyone want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, so do I just keep having to put second, for the class
See
field on the
my,
mid-
Yeah, class you would put 2, and then in the experience you would just have whatever.
bloop.
Yeah, Terry, I've done the figuring on this, and it's going to be, you guys are going to be ridiculously high level by the end of this. I mean, like 40th level probably.
Okay.
My max mana goes up by 1. Woo woo.
Oh,
I now have.
oh, good.
I get lay on hands. Yeah.
You get lion hands. What have they done to white men?
It's
I mean,
not lie on hands, it's lay on hands.
Okay, now chemical ordnance is now 6 per day.
Hella.
Cool. If you want to change that, Terry, you can do it in your journal on your character under just click on your character's journal entry, and then there's like one tab. What is it? Petra, and then click on attributes and abilities, and there's HP, alchemical ordnance, and bullets. I just changed it to 6.
Hella. Level 2. Fucking
How
damn
much
near
is
30
it?
HP. Rob,
Ah,
I have 39 or I have 29 HP.
That's a lot
that's
for a single character.
really good. Are we taking
Second level
average?
characters are like twice.
I took an average.
Okay.
Are we doing half die plus 1, or are we rolling for hit points at each level?
I usually, if you're gonna do averages, I usually do it since there's technically no middle. On odd levels, you would take the odd middle one. So you're what, a D8?
I don't
So that
care
would
what
be
you.
5. So 5, and then on even levels, you would take 4. That's how I do it, personally.
Huh.
Because they want you to alternate between the two middles, since there is no true middle on even numbers.
Really? Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
so
like,
I'll go with that.
yeah, like if you had a D6 hit die, it would be 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4.
Okay, so my con.
Works for me.
Okay, so 6 more hit
And
points.
mine is 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7.
Yes, we all know you have a lot of hit points, and you're very proud of yourself, and you come from a turtle.
Oh man, dude,
I
I
know.
got shield base now. Like, we now have a new bubble.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me show you this new bubble.
I get to pick a new spell.
This is the angry bubble.
This is the angry bubble. Only tango in my bubble.
Oh no, I got shield brace, so now I can use my long spear in conjunction with my shield.
I was wondering about that spear.
Oh yeah, no, it's been there. I just haven't been able to use it yet, and now I got my first knight talent.
That's what you call scalability.
Oh god, yes.
Okay, I have a base attack bonus now.
Congratulations.
You win D&D!
Yay!
Fort and reflex go up.
The anger zone. It's not the cuddle bubble, but it's close.
The angry zone. The danger box.
Yeah, no, like, I can hit at reach and base to base. It's fucking
It's
beautiful.
good to have multiple attack ranges. I mean,
Oh, God,
you don't
yes.
see people throwing dung at people for that.
Hella.
I guess I'll take mage armor.
You can just call it armor.
Why don't you just take the next most damaging spell that white mages have?
Which is nothing.
Gun.
I don't.
Which is rock.
I don't think.
You just conjure a gun.
I'm not sure.
Really?
Wait, are you taking wind armor?
No, I'm taking mage armor.
Why would you take mage armor when you could take wind armor?
What is
Okay,
it?
so,
It's only a
Can you
+2
say I was
deflection
still gonna
bonus.
get-
Lasts a
did we say I
minute
was
as
still
opposed to
gonna
an hour.
throw any-
What was that, Terry?
Did we say I was still going to get throw anything?
Yes, you still get throw
it just
anything.
didn't have the crazy range.
Yeah, you don't get the 15, 30, 45, 60 range.
Okay, so I get the throw anything feat as a bonus still.
Yep.
With the, and do I deal intelligence modifier as the bonus if I'm throwing splash weapons?
I would say no, because that's not listed in the thing. Is that under the
Well,
chemist?
there's throw anything and there's throw al. Yeah, there's on the chemist PDF. There's throw anything and there's throw alchemical item.
That seems kind
Yeah,
of
the throw alchemical item is the one that you don't get.
Okay, so I can't throw stuff to you guys.
You can't throw at the ridiculous ranges or add any of your intelligence and stuff.
Instead.
You still get the 10 feet from throw anything, though.
Okay. Instead of mage armor, I will take Choco Feather, which is essentially Featherfall, I believe.
cool. Choco feathers, Chocobos use that in Final Fantasy Tactics to heal themselves. Or no, Chocobos are broken in Final Fantasy Tactics. Because most classes in that really rely on equipment to make a larger difference in their level, but monsters do not. They just get really strong as they level. Choco is getting an ability called Choco Meteor.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, you just find a Choco and it goes, "Wark!" and summons a meteor and it crushes you.
Okay, I think I found what I need here. I'm gonna take I can deal a different type of damage with my bombs.
Right.
Cool. What do you do now? Fire?
What?
What do you do now? Fire?
Yeah, fire is the default for bombs unless you apply a discovery to them.
Force damage, to my experience, is the most lucrative because nothing defends against force. Force and sonic.
Mm-hmm. Question, Terry.
Okay, there is a force bomb, so force ordnance.
Yeah.
Yeah, concussive bombs. They just go pow and explode with just force. You know.
Right. Question, Terry.
Okay.
Do you have any item creation stuff that you're gonna do?
During downtime, probably.
Yeah. Well, because I can take mage training, which I can select a item creation feat or a meta magic feat for myself, and I was thinking of I'd probably use that to make potions for everyone. Maybe. I don't know if that's something
Okay.
you already planned on doing.
Well, I get. Hang on. Yeah, I have craft alchemical item. That's a thing I have.
Okay. I don't think that counts for like potions or high potions or anything.
Well,
Probably not. I'm just making sure because if you already can do that, I don't need to.
For this system, potions are alchemical items. They're not their own thing.
All right, so he can make potions and high potions.
All right.
But there's
no reason why having two people who can do that is a bad thing. I mean, it's like having an item store.
Right.
Yeah, if you go into alchemical items, then you see where is it? Yeah, a cure potion, 100 gil. That's your basic healing potion. Table 11.8, alchemical items.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm taking the force bomb discovery.
Cool.
Deals less damage than the basic fire, but force damage.
Yeah, nothing's going to resist it, ever.
Yeah.
Everything with, like, major... I think, like, the spell shield would probably stop it, but...
Yeah,
And it would also, like, hit ghosty goos.
There's one or two bombs that can be stacked with others, like a confusion bomb and crude bomb.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Any of the bomb discoveries with an asterisk, you can only apply one.
Ah. So you could make a confusion force bomb?
Yeah, or I could make a one of those ones. But yeah, I could make a confusion bomb, and it could still deal fire damage or force damage.
That's pretty cool.
Force damage is fucking good.
I saw something funny. All right, and another name for another way to describe something in the air going to the ground is a landing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So someone who facilitates something landing could be called a lander, right?
Nope, I don't take force bomb. Sorry, that's minimum level 8.
Oh.
No. That sounded a little too good to be true for level 2.
Well, I'm just saying technically one could call Petra a Zoolander.
Ha.
No. No.
Ha.
No.
Fine, I quit.
I'm out.
No more D&D.
I'm going to the next town. I'm going to the next town without you guys.
Then I'm going to get a job.
I'm over here.
Come back, we're going to take this adventure shit seriously. Yeah,
Okay, so I can either take I can take acid, electric, or cold for another type of bomb damage. And
well,
each of
acid
them-
does acid cling?
Yes.
No.
Acid
Does
clings, cold staggers, electricity.
Oh yeah, because they have like cool effects.
Yep.
Yeah, shock bomb does lightning damage and will dazzle creatures for 1d4 rounds. Frost
And as we
bomb,
saw.
Frost Bomb does ice damage, and are staggered unless they succeed on a fort save.
I mean, stagger's fucking
Acid.
huge.
Acid is additional 1d6 points of non-elemental damage 1 round later. Oh, earth damage. The frost.
Yeah, no, staggering is fucking huge.
Yeah, I forgot that they had like a native to the Final Fantasy version. They had a discovery that for alchemical ordnance, but I prefer just having that as the core thing.
Okay. I'll be right back in a minute. I gotta do a thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh.